Wait a minute. We haven't met yet, that's why. Now come down here. Come down here. So what's going to happen, she's going to come in my office. She's got a meeting with my production executive, and she's going to, now see, people don't realize that the assistants of the world will be running the world next week, next month, next year. And so they don't treat them very well. Big mistake. You may not ever get in to see the executive you want, but if you can make a connection to the person, you know, on the phone or in person, they may read your script and give it to their boss, and it may go to the top of the heap. So do not ignore the threshold guardians. These are the people, these are very important people for you to know. And by the way, they're at your level. They're ambitious. They want to, you know, they're not going to be there forever. So anyway, here's what you do. You come in here. You have an appointment with me to pitch your idea. You see if I'm available. I'm sitting in my office here.
Okay.
And then she comes in and she sits down. That's all. Now, Weise, like we see films. We see. Now, just a few pointers, and she's incredible, you know, great for doing this the first time because she won't have heard all the tips I'm going to give other people. But basically, you want to make a connection with me, the person you're pitching, before you start pitching. The big mistake in pitching is you walk in, you start talking about, listen, tell me about my idea. Before you made a connection, you got to make a connection with the person. And I'm not going to tell you any more about how to do that, but you know, small talk of some kind, or right? Okay, so let's just give it a try. I may stop it and start it, and we'll just see what happens. Okay? Yeah.
Hello, Stephanie. Sahal has an appointment.
Oh, jeez.
Are you available?
Yeah, but just for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She can. Hi.
Nice to meet you. My name's Stephanie Sahal.
Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for seeing me.
I'm really jammed up today. I mean, geez, I've heard like 12 pitches already. I haven't had lunch yet.
Did you get any of those unformatted screenplays that you just chuck out the window?
Oh, they don't even get to the office.
Right.
They're not, you know, if they're not formatted. I mean, you know, they've got to be professionally presented. Although, you know, in the early days of television, like Patty Chayefsky's were not formatted at all. They were brilliant, brilliant pieces.
Sure.
So you have the sports project, right? The football thing. I'm sorry.
No,
you have to tell me.
Not mine.
Yeah.
My film is currently untitled, my screenplay, but it is a coming of age film, and it's about 3 best friends from high school and how their relationship deteriorates once they get into college.
Okay, stop. What's it called? Untitled. Well, yeah, it'd be good to have it. And what's the genre? It's a comedy?
Comedy drama. It's a coming of age film. It really
Pick one.
Drama?
Drama?
Yes.
Okay. Comedy's probably broader.
Right.
So you can always change your mind. Like I have a film that's not really a buddy-buddy movie, but I can pitch it that way. And they go, oh yeah, I got a buddy-buddy movie. And when you really find out, it's really not that at all. But it's close enough to that they won't mind when I switch later. So like when you're pitching studios, you talk buddy-buddy movies. When you're talking actors, you talk about edgy dramas, you know, kinky, you know, because they want to play they don't want to do a buddy-buddy movie. They want to do a serious acting movie. So you have to think about who you're pitching to. Okay. Now, you do need to slow down because it's all right to leave space. See how dramatic it is to leave a lot of space?
I was already daydreaming in that space.
Yeah. Well, when you were talking, it was going so fast that I didn't get any of it. Is that true for you? Did it go fast? So for you, I think, are you nervous?
A little.
Okay.
Yeah, a little.
You're shaking? Now, the reason I wanted somebody who might be nervous and shaking a little bit, she's shaking, this is good. This is good because you can use your nervousness. There's nothing, whatever's going on with you is perfectly all right. And I've had people shaking, crying, doing all kinds of stuff. And it's very empathetic to the person it's being pitched to. And the way you can use that is rather than hide it, you can say, you know, this is my big moment. I've been wanting to meet you for a long time, and I'm just frankly very nervous. So they're flattered and, you know, and all those things. And by the way, when you acknowledge what's going on with you, it tends to go away. It's the hiding it that keeps it persisting. And the other little tip is don't close yourself up. Use body language because that'll keep the energy going. And I've also noticed that the space that you're taking up is very small. There's a little like box around you.
Not that big.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with it. You know, now throw your space out to the back, throw your energy back to the back of the room.
Do you want me to turn out?
Whatever you want to do. No, now, just do something to get to the back of the room physically.
Physically?
Yeah, do
What's
something.
up? How are you doing?
Yeah, look, just, right? You get them. Get everybody in the room.
Balcony people, what's up?
No, come on, really? You're holding back a little bit.
I'm not holding back.
Show me.
We have to do like an exercise, and you're like jump up and down and get like the energy going. We can like do some like dance moves.
Good, okay.
Stretching.
Now go down and try it again.
Try it again.
Yep. Or just do it again, not try it again. Do it again.
Available. Hello.
Hi, is this Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Oh, great, good. But when
Okay.
Hi,
Hi,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Stephanie.
My name's Stephanie Zahal.
How do I say your last name?
Zahal.
How do you spell it? Z?
Z-A-H-A-L.
Yeah.
Z-A-H-A-L.
Yeah.
Like from England, right? Or you live
I'm
there?
American, but
You live there?
yeah.
All about the Zeds.
Zeds. Okay. So you have a project for us?
Yes, I do. And you're willing to listen?
Want a drink?
Can I make a quick title for my movie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My film is called Three Friends, and it is a comedy about three best friends from high school who then go to college and how their relationship is changed along the way.
It doesn't sound like a comedy.
There's a lot of funny bits.
Okay.
Each of the three characters has their own, arc of character development, and what happens, like wackiness ensues.
Okay, so you see what she just did with her hands and all that? It's very nice. So it's not often the content, it's not what's being said. In presentations, what's memorable and most influential is first the visual. It's something like 70, there's a Yale study, it's something like 78%, I forget the numbers, but it's huge. The content is like 7%. People are not reading the content, they're reading the visual presentation and the audio presentation, not the words, but the music of the words. So this last little thing she was doing with her hands, and it's wacky, and her head, that communicated more to me than what she was saying. And I thought that was really terrific. And I was thinking when you first came in, I wasn't sure about this.
Yeah.
This is a little bit maybe too casual until maybe later when, I think.
I don't know how to open up my space without lounging.
Well, it's intent. It's intent. It's just when you go into somebody's office, yes, it's their office, but you want to own the space. You want to get their attention, which she did in the beginning. She's very good. The energy coming from her eyes is really good. I want to see that translated to the whole, kind of your whole being. You're just holding it up here. And I want to see the whole thing. Because what you're trying to do is like get them to dream your dream. And do the presentation so that they really get it.